Hi, my name is Jerry, and I'm a grateful member of this community.
Hi, Jerry.
I first want to say I'm really honored to follow Bob Green. I really appreciate Bob opening up for me tonight. Really nice, special to be in the company of a performing, excellent comedian. When I first spoke to Laura about doing this, I asked her, how do I prepare for it? She told me to get in touch with Bob, and he'd give me some pointers. So the first thing I did was have a heart attack and go to Cedar-Sinai. I wasn't as lucky as him, because you know they do this angioplasty, like he described, pass this wire into your system, they go through to the heart, they take pictures and they send it to Facebook. All my friends have seen it. So I didn't get it through the wrist. I got what's called, thanks to Jerry Sacklad, who's back there someplace, I got what they call a groin injury. Some of you who are of a certain age knows what that means. And it's exactly what it sounds like. But it's not really that bad, because when I got into the recovery room, the next 2 days that I was in a hospital, every 20 minutes a nurse came by, picked up the blanket on my bed, and said, "Excuse me, sir, I just want to take a look at your groin." And I had the most popular groin at Cedar-Sinai. They released me after a couple days and went home, and one of the instructions was that I should have my roommates check on my groin. It wasn't really quite the same, but I gotta tell you, first I really a big shout out for Mike Master George. Those of you who know Mike, he came by every half hour, 30 minutes to take a look at my groin. Another one of my housemates did the same, and I felt really awkward. So Mike and my other housemate, some of you might know, Brian Finkelstein, both put on wigs and a little dainty uniform. And I gotta tell you this, Mike was very gentle, and Brian enjoyed it. I was afraid I was going to be a little bit late getting here. I saw some of you guys waiting online at the Starbucks down at Venice Boulevard. It was a long line. I thought I'd have to wait forever, and then I got into an altercation with someone there. There's a young gentleman standing in front of me, and I thought I recognized him, but he was really someone you could take note of. He had this long, spiky hair. It was green, yellow, it was pointing in all kinds of different directions. He was all nervous, and he was standing right in front of me, and I guess I stared. He turned around and he said, "What is it, old man? What are you staring at? Did you do anything stupid when you were young?" I said, "Yes, I did. I had sex with a peacock. I thought you might be my son." So, you know, I've been hanging around here for a while. Some of you know my story. I spent 40 years as a lawyer. I thought I'd share with you tonight some of my earlier years as a lawyer. I did well in law school and was recruited by one of the outstanding Wall Street law firms, major corporate law firm. A lot of stress, a lot of pressure, and made some bad choices. Elected to relieve some of that stress by making very good friends with a fellow named Jack Walker. I'm intimate with Jack. Some of you might know him as Johnny. And after I'd been at the firm for a while, I guess I was doing really well. Managing partner, a fellow named Steve, called me to his office, and he said, "Got a really important project for you." "Well, what is it, Steve? I'm ready. I have a yellow pad here, taking notes." I said, "Well, we've got a big client, biggest client, law firm, chairman of the board of a major computer company, major technology company, and he's got a personal matter, and we decided you're the perfect guy for the job." And I go and I meet Sam, the client, all dressed in my Brooks Brothers suit, and what can I do for you, Sam? I said, "Well, when I was working my way up in the corporate world, I met a beautiful girl, married, we have a son, and I wasn't really in the Wall Street investment banking mode then, so we named our son Maishi. And I realize now that we've got a lot of money, and we're very, very famous. Maishi isn't going to cut it, and what I'd like you to do is figure out how to formally change his name to Miles. I said, I can do that. That's why I worked so hard in law school. And so, instead of doing major takeovers and intellectual property matters, I spent hours in a library trying to figure out how the hell you formally change somebody's name. So I finally found a case, some woman named Patricia McGuire changed her name. I went to court, I got the papers, I saw what was required, we had to present to the court, prepared the appropriate court orders, went to work, wrote all the papers, sent them down to the court. And I was accompanied, of course, by my friend Jeff. And then one day an envelope came back to the office with the official papers. Success, court order signed, and I was really, really happy. And I sent this beautiful letter to Sam. I'm very pleased to tell you, Mr. Sam, that we've successfully changed your son's name. And the papers are enclosed here with. If you have any questions, please call me. 3 days later, I got a call. Sam, what the hell did you do? I knew he really liked my work. I said, well, I changed your son's name. Yes, but the court papers say his name is now Patricia McGuire. And I said, that's right. And from now on, there's a judge who ordered everyone in the world to call Maishi Patricia, and I think he'll be proud of it. Well, an hour later, Steve, the managing partner of my law firm, called me up. As soon as I heard that it was he, that there was the managing partner who called me, I, a very, very, very successful alcoholic, knew immediately why he was calling. He wanted to make me a partner of the law firm. But that wasn't the case, and instead I came out here and began my road to recovery. And I've been to a variety of meetings, I've been to all the groups here, and come a long way. I've learned a lot. I've gone to, for example, the Gamblers Anonymous meeting. In fact, I was just at one just the other night, and some guy was presenting there and talked about his road to recovery, talked about how he had been there for 30 years, talked about how he hit rock bottom. He was in Las Vegas, gambled away all his money, and in those days, in order to use the bathroom, you had to pay for it. He didn't even have a dime for a pay for it. And he said, begged and pleaded, and finally some nice guy from Cleveland gave him the dime, and he went to the bathroom running, and he had to go, and the door to the bathroom was open, and he ran in, did his thing, came out, took the dime, came right out, put it in the slot machine, won $10, bet the $10. Soon he won $200,000. And today he said he's a multi-millionaire. And he said, all these years I've been going for meetings, hoping to find that guy who gave me the dime. And if I find him, I'll share half my substantial fortune. And from back in the room, some guy stands up and says, it was me, don't you remember me? I was wearing this little Congo cap. I remember you, Las Vegas. I gave you the dime. I gave you... And he said, no. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about the guy who left the toilet open. Anyway... Thank you for letting me share.